Hey, folks, it's Dave here, and I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. It's raining and drizzling and 34, 35 degrees over here, but we made the most of it today. Didn't start off that good with my little dog, the one with three legs. She ended up, we brought her over our relative's house, and she immediately peed and pooped in their house, and I was kind of mortified. Just like, kidding me? We just get here. We thought about leaving them home. We're going to bring the dogs and be able to stay longer because we have them with us. And then she goes and does that. It just, and of course, my relatives were cool about it, but yeah, it was just embarrassing for me. Very embarrassing for me. So we made the best out of it, but it just, when you're sitting there kind of embarrassed, it makes for an awkward time. So we did our best, on a cold, rainy day. We did our best, but um, that is that. Oh, but I do want to show you guys something crazy here. I was playing appa football earlier. I got the appa football in the background here. I finished the game. You ain't gonna believe it. You're not gonna believe. I'm gonna show you what happened, and I really wish I kept going. Now, I really wish that I kept going. Look at this right here. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this right here. Okay. So here's what happened. Okay. Here's what happened in my APA football game. So you saw the first half. Okay. You saw the first half. Fuqua, 1 yard run, 7-0. Jarella, a 22-yard field goal, 10-0. Bradshaw to McManus for 6 yards, 17-0. And then Franco Harris with a 4-yard run right at the end of the half, pretty much. 24-0 Pittsburgh at the half. That's what you saw. And then someone suggested put in the other quarterback, LaMonica, for Stabler. So I put LaMonica in the second half. Immediately, he goes down the field, a 40-yard pass to Branch, and it's a touchdown. It's 24-7. I'm like, okay, whatever. And then Oakland gets the ball back. So they get some crazy thing happening, and they get it down to the 1, and Hubbard runs it in, and it's 24-14 in the third quarter. I'm like, okay, well, that's neat, whatever. Then what happens? In the fourth quarter, 87 yards. I rolled an 11. I rolled two 11s, and they were both long passes. 87 to Chester, and it's 24-21. So it's a 3-point game. And then they get the ball back, and LaMonica, I think I spelled it wrong. Sorry about that, LaMonica, to Branch, 66 yards. And it's now 28-24 Oakland. Oakland gets it back, and they drive it down inside the 5. And on 4th and goal, I said, I could try to run out the clock and leave Pittsburgh with, it was 28-24. And I said, do I kick the field goal or not? It's an 11-yard field goal because, and I was like, well, I'm hemming and hawing, okay, over this. I'm hemming and hawing. And it's like, well, part of me would like to try to run it. And if I can get the touchdown, great. If not, then I've pinned them deep. They're inside the 5. The only problem is knowing APA football that if you throw a medium or a long pass and you roll a 66, it's a touchdown no matter where you are in the field. So it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for Bradshaw to fire a touchdown pass of 99 yards, let's say. So I went with the field goal. I said, I'll kick the field goal. Blenda hits it from 11 yards out, and it's 31-24. And we kicked off. And Bradshaw, get this, he drives the Steelers all the way down to the 35 of Oakland. He's got 40 seconds to work with, and he throws 3 complete passes in a row, gets it down to about the 35, and he throws, I forget if it was a medium pass or a long pass, and it was intercepted at the 1-yard line. The Raiders intercepted at the 1-yard line with like 10 or 15 seconds left, and that was your game. I mean, and Cleveland baseball fan puts it the best. That's why we play. You're exactly right. So, I mean, that was great. That was something else. I wasn't expecting that. As Barbara comes by and Dan comes by. Oh, I need to change the color on that. Hang on 1 second. I don't like that color on the text. So let's see if we can change this to like a blue. How about that? Now we'll go back to the chat. And now we can see everybody's thing a little bit better over here. And is the play games going? Is it midnight they go on sale on play? And Ty says, "What a comeback!" Yep, what a comeback it is. And again, that's why we play. I mean, there's no other way to put it. That's why we play. I mean, again, let me show it you. I'm playing this thing here, and it's 24-0. So I shut it off at the half, and I said, "Okay." And I went and I got myself, a drink or whatever, and fired it up. And next thing you know, Pittsburgh got cold and Oakland got hot. And you know what happened in that game is Franco Harris had 3 fumbles in the first half, and Pittsburgh got them all back. And in fact, there was one that rolled another 10 yards, and Pittsburgh recovered it. And you were allowed to do that back then. And so, so the Pittsburgh had all the luck in the first half, all the luck of the Irish. And then Oakland in the second half, they had a fumble. It was a rare play, and it says the runner goes 25 yards, fumbles, the ball gets kicked another 10, and then it's recovered by the offense. So it's a 35-yard gain on a rare play. And so Oakland got all the bounces, and then I rolled a couple of 11s, and they were 2s on LaMonica's card, and that's a touchdown pass pretty much from anywhere where you are. It just nutty game, and it took me a while to get back into it. I was kind of disappointed that I had struggled with that first half. I kind of forgot how to play. Honestly, I did. I just hadn't played in a long time. And then when I get into the groove in the second half, and I wasn't worried about the stream and the chat or technical difficulties. I was just able to play. And I was like, wow, this was just fun. And that just reminds me why I think that apba football right now is one of my favorite games. I don't know if it's the favorite. It might be, but it's at the top of the list. And that's how it ended. It's all over. It's all over. This was it right here. Oakland came back. That's your final score. Oakland got 31 points in the second half and won it. That's the final score, 31-24. And this was kind of loosely based on the miracle catch by Franco Harris. I forget what they call that now. But that catch by Franco Harris, that's kind of the game I was mimicking here, although I started Stabler instead of LaMonica. And I think there was one other guy that I played that wasn't in the regular game, but I kind of loosely based it on that game there. And so, yeah, that's why we play these games, because you never can give up. Roger, so so if I'm to understand the strat sale, I'm not strat, the play sale, that's not the one. Saturday morning is when all the 6-hour deals start, right? So tomorrow morning it's a straight up sale, and that's going to go right through Monday, right? The Black Friday sale goes through Monday. So it's not like if I don't wait up till midnight tonight, I'm not going to miss out. I think that's how they said it, is that they'll have the sales and everything will be. So, oh, by the way, these is never use a Bic razor. I used to have decent razors, and I ran out, so I said I'll just get the Bic razors, and I've been cutting my face so bad with Bic razors. It looks terrible. All these here are all shaving cuts, so I just threw them all away. Just threw them all away. Yes, the Immaculate Reception. Thank you. I've drawn a blank there, but that's what I played. I was kind of loosely playing that game today in appa football. What a time! It makes me want to set up and play another game. It does. Once I got into the groove and I was getting used to the plays, and I was second guessing myself. And if you watch the game, I was like, "Oh, am I doing this right? I'm making mistakes." I was second guessing myself the entire time, and I really shouldn't have. I should have just said, "No, this is what it is," because I was kind of pretty spot on to how I play it, and it was a fun time. Okay, so Rogers says on the play sale, Friday a.m. is the first one, 8 Eastern. So 6-hour deals for 4 days. Games are only available for 6 hours. Okay. I thought that started Saturday at 8 a.m. because I know I'm working Saturday. I'm like, oh, bummer. I'm going to miss that one. But if it starts tomorrow at 8 a.m., then I'll have to I thought they said they were starting in the morning, and they weren't going to start those 6-hour deals in the middle of the night. I thought they said they were going to start it in the morning. I thought that's what the video said. Maybe I was wrong. But I'll probably, like I said, I'll be chatting here for a little bit, so I will probably, um, I will probably stay up and see what goes on the site. I know somebody tried to log in there and said you have to ask for a password, and that's what they did last year. They shut down the site so you couldn't get in while they set it all up and get it ready to go. I'm not sure what I'm going to pick you up yet. I'm interested to see what the new game is. I would like to check out that basketball game though, depending what the sale's going to be on that. I'd like to take a look at that and get that basketball game. I don't know if I'll get the mat or not. I might. And then, oh, and the Packers won. Yeah, I was listening to that on the radio. That Miami came back with that touchdown there, a fluky touchdown. And then each morning, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Oh, so what are they doing? So it's 8 a.m. in the morning for 6 hours. So they'll have 4 of them. Is that what I'm understanding? So they'll do 8 a.m. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and maybe Monday. And just so it won't be like every 6 hours it changes. It'll just be a 6-hour deal, then it shuts off. That's a way to do it. So that gives everybody a chance to get in and get in on it. And so I like that. Okay, good. So 8 to 2 p.m. the next 4 days is when they're going to have this. Okay, good. So at least I can get in and check it out. So I'll be home by 2 o'clock on Saturday. So whatever the Saturday one is, I should be able to pick up. I still haven't done anything with Strat yet. I haven't pulled the trigger on Strat. Okay, good. So I'm correct. For sure, 2 new tennis sets. Yep. I bought that tennis game and I haven't done anything with it. And Robert comes by. Hi, Robert. We're just chatting here on Thanksgiving. I guess we're gearing up for Black Friday, as I guess what we're doing right now. I still might pull the trigger on some Strat. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I haven't been able to cash my paycheck at work yet because people haven't been paying me. So it's like I don't really have the money in the account to get any more Black Friday stuff. I saw that OOTP just went on sale for what, $20 or $25. I haven't played that in a while. I do like it to a point, but I like to put in all the old ballparks into that, and I have a hard time with it. The graphics are unbelievable, though. They really are. So if you like graphics, that's fun. I think I set up a minor league one time with that and had a good time with it, you know. My turkey day was, my little dog kind of soured the day a little bit. As soon as we brought her over to my relative's house, she started to go in the bathroom all over the house. It was just like, oh, what are you doing? It was so embarrassing. And they were kind enough to not say anything, but it's just they have a nice house and they don't want dogs, you know, crapping and peeing all over their rugs. And it's just like so embarrassing. You know, so I think if we go over there Christmas, we're going to leave them home and spare ourselves the embarrassment. The other dog, the one that has that's recovering from cancer. Well, I don't know where he is right now, but he was fine. He just kind of sat there and sat on the couch and just watched everybody. He was good. Yeah. That's how it was. But anyway, if you guys missed this, again, because we got some new people popping in the chat, let me show you what happened tonight. So I was on earlier and I was playing apba football, and I apologize if you've already seen this, but I was playing the Steelers and the Raiders 1972 because it was, you know, Bob when I was in Ohio gave me the 72 set of apba, and so I finally got around. I did an unboxing, and I finally got around to playing it. So I played the Steelers and the Raiders, and here's what happened. Okay. Here's what happened. The Steelers go up 24-0 in the first half. They're dominating. Every fumble that they got, they recovered. So Steelers fumbled 3 times and they got them back. They picked off Stabler. Stabler had a bad half. And I'm like, okay. So I shut off the camera at halftime, did my thing, and then the Raiders took over and they scored 31 straight points and won the game 31-24 in the second half. And that's why we play. Because you never, ever know. You never know what's going to happen in these games. And, you know, one team got cold, one team got hot, and they came back and they won it. Take care, Roger. Thanks for coming by. And, oh, boy, Mike, it's still another 10 hours without heat. And Thanksgiving was success. Oh, well, that's good. Yeah, I don't know how you do it because it's 34 degrees and cold here. You're not that far from me. So That's good. Yes, I did. I went off the. I did. I shut it off at the half. I went. I made myself a coffee and I want to get something to eat. And I was like, yeah, it's 24-0. This game stinks. And I was struggling because I hadn't played it in a while. And I says, yeah, I'll play it out. I have it all set up. So let me finish the game. And I finished the game up and I started having fun. And as soon as I turned off the camera, I didn't feel the pressure to do it all right. And I got to take my time and look at some things. And I was like, what a comeback. And that's how the dice went. The dice were just coming up 11s for the Raiders. And that was that. And let's see. Fenner says he played the first quarter between the Texans and the Titans from season ticket football last night. Not too bad of a game. I'm sure I'll play more soon. Yeah, we did a lot of play testing on the season ticket football. We really liked it. I haven't seen the final result yet. I have so many of the previous editions of the game, versions of the game printed out. I need to just throw them all away so I don't get them mixed up. But there's a lot of suggestions from Ron and myself that ended up in the game, so I'm pretty happy with that. And I enjoyed the heck out of that game. I really did. And that's something I'll probably get at some point. I'll probably get that at some point. But yeah, season ticket football is a fun one too. I like how you can roll for the plays. apba, you got to call your own plays. Season ticket football, solitaire pro football, you can roll, get your own plays. Even I think second season you can even roll and get your own plays if you want. So I like that. Michael, what are they going to do about your Heat? They're coming tomorrow, right? So hope first thing in the morning. And now, if you have do you have electricity? I would imagine you'd have to have electricity, right? To cook and everything. Just no hot water, man. I wonder if it just needs a cleaning. I know if you don't clean them, they can crap out, and then you got to clean them. We do ours every year, every 14 months or something. And oh yes, on the turf, quick decks football from Grant. You can roll your own plays. Yeah, you know what's great about that one? There is that one has like, depending on what the down is in the distance. That's what was fun about that. I need to break that back out. That was a fun game. It really was. And Michael, I said it went down this morning or this afternoon, and they were like, "What are they going to do without any heat or hot water?" But they got through Thanksgiving, so I guess as long as you got electricity, you can do what you got to do with that. So yeah, that sucks. But hopefully in the morning they'll come, they'll get it fired up, and you'll be good to go. But yeah, when you go a day without that in the wintertime, even though it's not freezing out, it's still cold enough that the house can get cold. We have electric blankets here that I use all year round. I love my electric blankets. And there was one time that it was the coldest night of the year, and the electric blanket died on me. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" It was like so cold that night without the electric blanket. I just get used to it. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. But hopefully everything else went for you pretty well on Thanksgiving. I had fun here finally in the second half of the football game. I really did have fun with that. Fenner's got the Stone Cold tournament going. Las Vegas and Winnipeg. This tournament's going well. Nice. I need to get back to my strat baseball. I want to end up finishing that. I don't want to give up on that. Too many products I give up on. I even went back and played some pocket pennant run last night, and I was back into my 79 season, and that was fun. I played a Red Sox game against Baltimore. It was Rick Burleson with the bases loaded in the ninth inning, bottom of the ninth, a walk-off single to win it for the Sox. That was fun. Pocket pennant run is a very fun game. If you haven't played it yet, it's a fun one to get, pocket pennant run. Supposedly they sent out an email today. I haven't checked my email yet, but some email went out, so I don't know if they're got an update for the game or what they're doing. But yeah, and I should have some pretty good unboxings coming in when everything gets done and sent. We'll see. I got a few things I got coming. I don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger on the Strat. I do like the Strat Basic Baseball, and I would like another couple seasons. Oh, I did. Oh my gosh, who was it? Somebody during the chat, was it? Oh, I forget who it was. And they posted that apba just released 77 for football, and I was like, "Why did you tell me that? Why did you tell me that?" Oh. And I'm going to confirm this. Yep, it's back in stock. Oh, they've redone it. Dallas over Denver, 1977. Yep, that's in stock now. I don't even think I have. Do I have 80? I know I have 81. I'm not sure if I picked up 80 or not. I'm not 100% sure about that. And I'll get some more people in the chat. Oh, so Michael says, furnace was replaced 4 years ago. My furnace is about 10 years old and still looks brand new. And my other one was from the original one from the 50s. So you should get 50 years out of them. You got to clean them still, and things can happen, I guess. But it was weird when they pulled ours out. We had like 4 guys. This thing was just like full of cement. I don't know what it was. It was so heavy, and it was tall and heavy. And they dragged it through the cellar out the bulkhead, and they had 4 or 5 of us, and they had some monsters there lifting this thing. And we tied a rope around a tree, and we were kind of using that for leverage to get it out. And then this one big honking dude was trying to drag it on like wood blocks as he across the lawn, and he couldn't lift it. It's just so heavy. And that's the first time I'd seen the light of day since like the 50s when they built the house. It's kind of neat when you see that stuff. It's like, this hasn't seen the light of day in over 50 years or 70 years or whatever it was. And the new one's a lot smaller, so it's supposed to be a lot more efficient. So I'm hoping that will work out well for you. Pete comes by. Happy Thanksgiving. New to the channel and podcast. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for helping me find Fast Drive Football by Al Wilson. Having fun with both pro and college versions. He might replay the 23 Big Ten season. Well, thanks for coming by, and thanks for listening to the show. Yeah, and that's what we do. We talk about games. And we have a good time talking about games. And that's what the whole channel is based around. And it's a fun time. And tonight I just played again. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I just played apba football tonight. And this is what happened. I streamed the first half. I was here on YouTube and I played it. It was 24-0 Pittsburgh. And I said, well, I'm going to shut off the camera. I'll finish the game, later on tonight or maybe tomorrow. And I shut off the camera. I got made a coffee. I was like, no, I'm going to finish it out. I put in LaMonica for Stabler, and LaMonica immediately went down and just ate up the Steelers. And they got 4 touchdowns and a field goal, 31 straight points, and they came back to beat the Steelers in 1972. That just was fun. It really was a good time. And Michael says, everyone had sweaters and jackets on. We had a fire. Okay, so you had a fire going. Okay, my wife was boiling water so she could watch this. Oh, you made it work. Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that. Everyone pulling together. That's what you have to do. AP comes by. Thank you so much. And the professor, Strat Super Advanced is the best. I like the basic. I don't do very well with the super. In fact, I play advanced once in a while, but the basic works for me. It's just simple. It's clean. I just like the basic. I really, really do. And everybody can play their own way. That's the great thing about it. And Robert not getting used to the Pennsylvania weather after living in North Carolina. Yep. There we go. Greetings from Mississippi. Fantastic. Theo, thanks for coming by. I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I was kind of hanging out here. I wanted to tell everybody about my football game. Again, that's why we play. You've all had these. What moments have you had like this? Okay, so I showed you my football game, right? 24-0 at the half. The other team comes down, 31 straight points, wins the game. And that's why we play. So, I mean, I imagine you guys have had some of those games too. Where you're like, well, this game's over. And then you play it and the momentum comes back the other way. And they come back and win the game. And it's like, never saw that coming. That was unbelievable. So you guys have probably had those games. And I don't know if there's here's the pitch sale or not. I haven't heard anything. I know that I've seen some people playing that game. It looks interesting. It's something I was thinking about looking into. But yeah, I haven't heard if they have any sales. In fact, there was a couple of places, I won't mention names, that said, oh yeah, we'll get back to you. And they never did. And so, well, we've had the show. And if they have their sales, well, we didn't mention it. And it's too bad. We give free advertising to these people for their stuff. And they couldn't be bothered. So, okay, that's fine. So we'll just, we had a busy show. We had a lot of stuff to talk about. And I went back and got some of it. I used some of the sale codes and some of the sale prices and the whole bit. So even I used the show. Replay Dugout. Good to see you. I've been watching some of your stuff too. I'm playing Digital Diamond baseball game while listening to me. White Sox at the Tigers 84. I think I was watching you play something that the other day. Are you using the Digital Diamond, or were you using Payoff Pitcher app or something like that? Because when I play Digital Diamond, no offense to the game or the creator, I use it to keep my score. And then I play different games. Like I'll play appa, I'll play strat, I'll play pocket pennant run, I'll play payoff pitch. And Digital Diamond just does such a good job of keeping all the stats. I've already set up my next project in Digital Diamond. I got the graphics in, the season ready to go, the player picks. I'm not going to say what it is, but once I need to finish my 79 season in Digital Diamond, which is a culmination of games. I need to finish that. I want to finish my strat basic tournament of 1976, where everybody makes the playoffs. And once I finish that, then I'll be starting up. I'm going to do it Jucket style. I'm going to play this season in one game this time. One game. I bought this season in one of my favorite games. And I'm going to just pick a game of the week, and I'm going to get every team on my channel at some point and play that season out. I'm not going to play every single game, but as you know what I mean, I'm going to play, I like this matchup. I'm going to play, a couple of these pitchers. I usually look at the pitchers. These pitchers look good. I'm going to play these pitchers, play the game, sim the rest, and then skip ahead a few days and play a game and sim the rest, and just kind of get through the season like that. But I'm just going to play the one game, and I get a different season, and it's a little bit out of my wheelhouse. I was actually surprised that I went with this season, but I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to try to get that done. So, and Roger comes by. Hi, Roger. Thanks for coming by. And the professor says, Strat Basic is very efficient and fun. Yep. I do like the I like the Strat Basic baseball. The hockey, I like to play advanced hockey when I play Strat. And I don't play it that much. I just, some reason, I do prefer the appa hockey and the hockey bones to the Strat hockey. Just me. That's just my preference. But those are the ones I like to play. On the computer, I really like to play inside the crease. That's the one I really enjoy playing on the computer. I don't like the cards and dice version, but I do like the computer version. But when I play hockey, my big four is appa, hockey bones, shootout, and stone cold. Those are my big four hockey games right now. And I did buy those little holders to hold the strat card I was using in the football game. Those are supposed to be for strat. And I bought those specifically to try to play some strat hockey. And it just hasn't happened yet. It just hasn't happened yet. Do I know if there's any new games to be released soon? Well, Ron and I have been working on playtesting a new game that is awesome. And I can't say who's making it or what it is yet, but we were even chatting this morning. We were chatting this morning to somebody about the game, and they were saying, hey, what about this? What about that? And we were giving our feedback, and Ron and I played for about an hour, a half hour, an hour the other night. And it's just, I was pretty impressed with it. So I'm going to say, I think you guys are going to really like it. And I'm sworn to secrecy right now, so unfortunately I can't do it. I don't know if they'll roll out a beta for everybody to try and kick it around, but it doesn't need much work as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, so there's always new games coming out. Once in a while, we get to check them out and help play test them in the whole bit. And other times we just hear about them and talk about them. Charles says his 71-72 Stanley Cup Finals. Blackhawks took down the Bruins 4-2. And what game was that in, Charles? What were you playing for a game? Every time I play 71-72, no matter what it is, I played Strat and I played Hockey Bones. The Rangers beat the Bruins every time, easily. I think one time they swept, and one time it was like 4-1. So the Bruins in 72 have a hard time beating the Rangers on my tabletop. RJL had a pretty good fall classic baseball game last night with the 1919 Browns and the Tigers. Aren't those old seasons great, Robert? When you go back and you play something from the late 1800s or the early 1900s, it's just a different feel. And what I like about it is because those seasons are so old, is you can't really mess it up. It's not like, oh, I would have done this, because you're talking about the back in the day where they hardly ever put in a relief pitcher, a pinch hit. It's just like that was the lineup, and it was so simple. So it's almost like you can't mess it up. And so that's what's fun about the old seasons. Now, I haven't tried the Fall Classic yet. I was watching you play it, and it looked kind of interesting. That's one game I haven't tried yet. Here's the pitch in Fall Classic. Those are two games I haven't tried yet. I was looking into Hardball Wars from Donnie, but I don't think I'm going to get it, because I have some baseball games I'm real happy with, and I just don't know if I want to go dive into a Downey game right now. I would like to check out some of the other ones, the Fall Classic or the Inside. Here's the pitch, and Inside Pitch is having the Inside Sports games. They have sales all the time, and they got some good stuff. They do. I think last year I got a printed hockey season, and then mostly computer games is what I bought. And I have a couple baseball seasons. I like the football too. It's a little confusing sometimes, but I do like the football. The only thing is the screen is so small. I wish they made the screen bigger, because it's just so small. It needs to be bigger. The actual game itself. But it's an enjoyable game. The football game is really fun to play. It's just a click fest, but it's so fun following along and seeing what it does. So I enjoy the football I enjoy most of the Inside Sports on the computer. Most of them I enjoy on the computer better. I don't know why, I just do. Yes, that's the word right there. If they were to have a 10% sale, even 10%, I would probably be be breaking out the credit card and finding another job to do. Why am I so out of focus here? Here we go. I'd be going to get another part-time job so I could go and pick up some more seasons, if they had a sale. And it's just not how they do it. And so it is what it is. Look at my shirt. It's all messy here. Do you know what this is from? I think it's from the apba cards, because they're still kind of fairly new. So when I was doing them, I was getting appa stuff all over me. And then I'm all cut up. Never get a Bic razor. Bic razor, Bic razor, Bic razor, Bic razor. No more Bic razors. It just wipes out my face. But yeah, so I wish they had a sale too, because again, this was my football game tonight in appa football. 24-0 at the half, Steelers. And then the Raiders took over. They put in LaMonica for Stabler. It was Pesky Pole says, put in LaMonica in the second half. And I did. And he gets 3 touchdown passes, 40, 87, and 66 yards. He chewed up the Steelers, and they won it in a great fashion, 31-24. So, yeah. So if they had more sales, I'd love to get that 77 football. I will get it at some point, because after I was like, do I want to get any more appa football season? After I played the 1972 game tonight, but how that game panned out, I said, yes, I am getting more appa at some point. Not right now, because I may or may not have already ordered a season, but I'll chip away at that, over time. Now that it's in stock, it should be in stock for good. It's not like Strat where it's in stock and then if it's out, it's gone. App is good about once they remake a season, they'll just print more. So there's no hurry for this. And replay dugout. I think the game I was watching was the Status Pro Advanced using Digital Diamond as a board computer. Yeah, I think you might be right. That's one thing I haven't tried. I played the Digital Diamond Status Pro Basic. I have tried that. That's kind of fun. I did enjoy that because that comes with the game. It's kind of fun. I haven't done the advanced yet, but I did enjoy the basic. I really did. Let's see here. And Fenner says, is there a football stat helper to input plays stats on? I was thinking of doing as they play season ticket football. Yeah, the Pro Football Helper will do that for you. Search the Pro Football Helper. I did videos on it showing you how to do it and set it up and the whole bit. And it's even got the link on there as well. So I've done videos, and it's called the Pro Football Helper. And it's fantastic. It's a little dated, but it does everything you need it to do. You put in every single play. Everybody's in the game. Doesn't matter, if they were traded or not. You can add players, to the team if you need to. It keeps all the stats. You go play by play, and it's just all drop-down menus. It's like, here's a run. Click on the run. Who got the ball? Scroll down, Tony Dorsett got the ball. How many yards did he gain? 5-yard gain. Was there any fumbles or anything on the play? Nope. Enter. 5-yard gain. Pass. Okay, Staubach. Who's the quarterback? Staubach. Who did he pass to? Um, Billy Joe Dupree. How many yards? 10 yards. Any flags for fumble? Nope. That's how it goes. So yes, the Pro Football Helper is fantastic for that. Highly, highly recommend it. Oh, let's see here. Oh yeah, I'm interested to see. Yeah, how are you liking the hockey? I saw you playing the Strat hockey. That's the one that's never grabbed me. The basic was okay, and even in advanced, but I never could play the super. The power play, I hate the power play. I do, and I hate to say that. And maybe one day I'll love it, but right now it just turns into such a different game. It's like a mini game in the game. Whereas Hockey Bones and appa, the power play just is a continuation of the game with one less guy with a couple of bonuses, and it just feels more like hockey. And I know the Strat people are going to hate me for that, but that's my honest opinion of that. I just dread getting power plays in Strat. But then again, maybe I'll go back to it and I'll love it. You never know. I haven't played in a long time, but that's just me. The Hockey Bones. I think the Hockey Bones does some things a little bit better than appa, and appa does some things a little bit better than Hockey Bones. So I can't really pick a winner. With appa, you can get rebound after rebound after rebound, and you feel the excitement, like save Esposito, rebound, save Esposito, a third one, save Esposito, and you have all that build up, and it's like 3 or 4 rebound saves in a row. And in Hockey Bones, you get 1 rebound, save, rebound, save. That's it, and it just feels like, it takes yeah. So, but then Hockey Bones. Sometimes it plays a lot faster because you're just looking at the cards. You're not looking at the chart. You're just looking down, doing some quick math, and it's like boom-bitty, 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 boom. And so this Hockey Bones does some things really well, too. Let's see. Theo says he is playing Strat PC football, having a blast, trying to decide between Action PC and Strat. They're very different games. With the Strat PC games, with the football, you can roll your own dice, I think. And I like looking at the cards. When you're playing cards and dice, Strat's great for that because the baseball shows you the cards, the hockey shows you what the results are, and then the cards comes up for the players. So it does give you a little cards and dice feel. The football is pretty good, although I have a hard time figuring out how to start a game in the football. I've said that many times. It's like, okay, fire up the game. Where do I go to play a game, and how do I play a season? I have a hard time with that. I poke around. Eventually, I figure it out. But by the time I figure it out and start the game, I'm a little frustrated. But so if I stuck with it, maybe I'd be doing better. But yes, it's fun. I should go back and try that. Jacka was trying to talk me into buying the cards and dice game, Strat Football. I bought one years ago on Facebook for like $10, and I got the season still here, and I laid it out and like, yeah, not for me. But I guess the newer version has all the solitaire stuff because the one I had is. It probably could be 20 years old, and it just didn't have any of the solitaire stuff. So, what else we have here? Ollie comes by. Just finished my Pro Bowl game. 79. Pro Bowl game 79 with vintage fast play football game, because that's one I haven't seen yet. Vintage fast play football. I haven't seen that one yet. And he's pulling out appa or payoff pitch right now. Yeah, I've been enjoying my payoff pitch. I played a little bit of that the other night. I have a whole bunch of payoff pitches of stuff that I want to do. I want to go back to now that I figured out how I want to play payoff pitch, and it's not really a hurdle anymore. I had a couple of hurdles when I played it before. I want to go back to my 86 Clemens and see what I can do with that, and see if I can get him to play better. Because I started off, I was like, yeah, it wasn't going that good, And let's see here. The press is it football, baseball, hockey? What do you mean by that? I'm still not sure where we were going with that conversation. Is it football, baseball, or hockey? I play all of them. I play all those. And he was playing appa. Yes. The Bruins are not that good in appa 72 compared to the Rangers. The Rangers should wipe out everybody. And Robert says, yeah, dead ball is fun. I got some fun things I'm going to come up to. I'm not going to do any long-term projects with some of those seasons, but it's fun. I love pulling out the crazy teams. the teams that just, played one season or a couple of seasons, and I just love seeing the names and the names of like when you get the payoff pitch. I think I have 1889, and they have the old stadium names, and like that's so cool seeing those names of the teams and the stadiums. I don't know anybody on the teams. It's just kind of fun to just play something completely different. It really is. And Montreal took out New York without Rattel. Oh, that's why. That's why. Fenner says he's a dead ball player for any games. The pitchers had to earn it in those days. Yep, they did. And you need to play a lot of dead ball baseball. You need to play dead ball baseball a lot differently from today's baseball. Yeah, I would kind of figure that. AP says Inside the Crease is a great game. I wish the PC first could. Yes, autoplay a season instead of manually playing every game. That's why I don't play it that much. I play the one-off and I have my fun with it, and it's the most detailed hockey game I think that I play right now. There's one more that I don't play that I should get before the guy goes out of business. I really should. I should see if he's having a sale and grab the game before it goes out of business, just so I have it. I don't know if I'd ever play it because it's a weird game, but there's every battle you can think about in that game. You battle in the corner, it goes out front, you battle out front, and it's just everything's a battle for the puck, and I imagine it takes 3 or 4 hours to play the game, but it might be fun to try it. But yeah, the PC version, if they would sim the games so you could just play one team or a game of the week or something like that and then see the standings, because the standings look great. The box scores look great. The standings are great. The stats look great. I like how it does it all. But you're right. I'm not going to sit there. The game takes over an hour to play, sometimes an hour and 20 minutes. I ain't going to play the whole season. I'm not even. I started a Washington Capitals season, actually, to see how they would do in 74, 75 if they'd win more than 9 games. And I got, I don't know, 7 or 8 games into that, and I never went back to it. It's like, it's just weird. I wish it would just kind of keep it would sim. And I asked somebody, he says, oh, nobody wants it. Everybody I talk to wants inside sports games on the PC to sim the game so they can play along. Everyone. There's not one person that says, I don't want to do that. So I don't know who they're talking to, but they ain't talking to the same people I'm talking to. And Fenner says he's playing Deep Drive. I haven't played Deep Drive either. That's another one I haven't played. And he's got the Boston Nationals. I like how Boston had so many teams. They had the Rustlers at one point and the Wranglers or something like that. And Gandalf says, I had all that from my season ticket baseball game, all those Chads in the shirt. Yeah. When you cut stuff up or whatever you're doing, anything new like that, you got to, I do. I get them all over my shirt. And what can you do? I was dropping dice and everything in the second half. I shot the dice this way, went right off the table. Oh, jeepers, it almost went like a little hole over here where the water comes in the house. I almost went right down the hole. It's like, oh, man. That would have sucked. They would have come in to clean out my pipes and found a dice down there. It's like, can you get that for me? What did it land on? What else do we have here? Andrew comes by. He picked up second season, 76 season, and final score. Hockey, all the WHA seasons. I think I have all the WHA seasons. I don't know if it's final score or ultra quick hockey from Downey that I got the WHA seasons. And I was going through, I have a lot of Downey stuff. I still pick off stuff now and then. I was looking at that real life basketball, and then I saw somebody doing a video on it. I'm like, I don't know if I'd like it. It's fast action card, so it looks like it plays all right, but I'm just not big enough of a basketball fan. The Inside Sports basketball, Inside the Paint, is another great game. And I tried playing it, and it's similar to the hockey, but I just don't know enough about basketball because it says this, that, and the other thing, and like I don't know positions and what happens and fouls. And the thing about hockey is it automatically changes the lines. That's the beauty of Inside the Crease on the computer. And the basketball doesn't do it. You have to manually do it. And I'm like, oh, man, I didn't want to do that. I did want to get a basketball game. Is the Play Games having any Black Fridays? Yes, they're having a ton of Black Friday stuff. In fact, I think it should be live now. We had a couple people here earlier that were waiting for midnight to go in and check it out. So I think what they're doing is they're having a sale from Friday to Monday, and it's kind of a generic sale. And then, from what I understand, every 6 hours starting, I don't know if it's Friday at 8 or Saturday at 8. I thought it was Saturday at 8, but somebody said Friday at 8. they're having these 6-hour block sales of certain things. And once that's done, that goes on to the next one, and that is done. So you need to order it within that 6-hour block. So that's how they're doing it this time. And we did talk about that. We did talk about that on the podcast, but they didn't give us any details. That's the thing. They said just watch our show. So they said we're gonna have a sale on PDF, we're gonna have a sale on printed, and then we're gonna have some new games and some things that are only available for 6 hours at a time, and then they're gone. And that's just kind of how they do it. So that's what they're gonna do this year. And Michael says fishing is the new game. Okay, that's good. I'm not a fishing guy. I'm not a hunter and a fisher. If the ice was frozen, then I could skate on it. Then maybe. And Robert says he thought Strat hockey flowed very, but it was missing something. The thing about the Strat hockey is you make a lot of decisions. And if you like making decisions, then that's a really good game because you can penetrate, you can pass, you want to take the shot or not. Do you want to intimidate? A lot of different decisions to make in Strat. And when you're playing against yourself, it's kind of hard sometimes. It's like, do I want to penetrate? Okay, now do I want to intimidate? Do I just do yes all the time? There was one time I played, I think the last time I played Cards and Dice, I kept forgetting that I could penetrate. I had the puck and I was just taking all the outside shots because I forgot on an outside shot, you can try to penetrate. On an outside shot only you can't, but on an outside shot you can. And I kept forgetting that. And it's, man. So I just got frustrated with a Strat. It does. I mean, when you're going along, it is fun looking at the cards and getting the result. Okay, here's a shot and a rebound, or it's a goal on a 1-6, or it's a lose to the opponent and stuff like that. It works great. It just I just for me it just wasn't the big thing. Then again, I might go back and cause there's a few games I played that wasn't my thing, and I went back and I fell in love with them again. So how much stuffing did I get, or stuff? You're talking about like stuffing, like bread stuffing, or stuff that I order. I ordered a few things already. Not yet. And a fishing game. So I guess we'll be playing fishing. I'll let Ron get the fishing game. I'm not a big fisher. I'm really not a big fisher. Keep rolling 8 for goal chance. You can get a continuous rebound. Yeah, you can do that in the Strat hockey. I do like that. Again, it's the hockey bones that you get 1 rebound and that's it. And I brought it up to one of the guys. And we never thought about doing more than 1 rebound. I'm like, well, in apba, in Strat, as long as you get the rolls, you can roll forever on those rebounds. And that's what makes it fun is when you make 4 or 5 saves in a row. That's the hockey. It's getting going. And Play had a whole video up on it. Yep, they did. And he's Michael, about to drop 200 to start the Play purchase in 1 day. Interesting. Michael and I will probably announce it. Is it tomorrow? You want to announce that, Mike? The cost for the Digital to DiceCon? We finally got with a hotel and figure out what we're going to do for a final cost for everybody. So I think we should announce that maybe tomorrow. So after I get some work done, we can announce that. That'll be another Black Friday drop, I guess, if you will. Something else people can think about doing. Gandalf says, what was the hockey game you're talking about that the guy might go out of business? I might look at that one with all the battles. That was Rinkside. It was Rinkside hockey. Let me see if I can show you that. I don't even know if it's available. Yeah, it looks like it is. They have a bunch of seasons, but here's my issue with it. Let me see if I can. Let me show that. Let me So let me see if I can show this. So this was my issue with it. Let's see if I can blow this up. So it comes with a free Excel helper, and that's the Excel helper. I mean, everything's color coded, but there's just so much happening. It's like I'm looking at and that's how the cards are. The printed cards are the same way. They're just crazy with all the things going on because there's a lot of things going on. And I'm looking at this and I'm saying, how the heck? I mean, I don't know if it shows the cards at all, but here's all the prices. But that's That's what it is. I mean, there's fast action cards and cards, and it is just a colorful mess. And I'm like, man, I just don't know if I could play this game just because how crazy it is. The seasons are only. I'm trying to see here how much the seasons are. Seasons available for purchase. So they have 74.75. So maybe I'll get that one. And they get digital files as well. 2 modes of play: board game and Excel computer game center. So I'm not sure how you would buy them. Shop now. Okay, so $10 for the game and $12 for a season. So that is that. And let's see, do they send you the cards? Other cards? The board game. Double-sided deck of play result cards combined with a few game charts to drive the gameplay. All the results come from the play result cards or individual player cards. Oh, okay. So here's the cards. Let me show you this. So this is the card. Let me see if I can get this back on the screen. So that's your playing card. That's the fast action card. And you can see that it's all over the place. There's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. There's like 30 things on this card to look at. And then there's this card right here that's got even more. And maybe if you played it, you get used to looking at everything here, and maybe but yeah, for me that's just a lot. It doesn't look like it's simple, I guess is the best way to put it. I still might pick it up just so I have it. But it's called Ringside, and I hear the guy's really nice that made it, but it just whew. But Michael's already. He's got his card out. Cha-ching. Oh, where's my There we go. Right. That's what we got going on. And RGL just purchased History Maker Baseball and some other stuff. I have History Maker Baseball. I need to go back to it. And let me see. Yep, we were talking about the fishing game. Yep. No fishing. No, we're not fishing here. We're fishing, but we're not fishing. So the new fishing game is out. Let me see if I can they have the 3D play pack. I'm over here just kind of looking here. Oh, here it is. All right, let me call this up. So here it is, folks. Let me try to share this again. All right, so here it is. Let's live on play now. Real-time pro fishing game. $9 for the PDF. Actually, look, the cards look pretty neat. All things considering, I think the cards look kind of neat. $9. Fishing hole game board. 72 fish of varying sizes. Cards for 8 generic fishing pros. Printable tackle box score sheet. Oh, this looks kind of neat, actually. I'm not a fishing guy, but there it is. A pro fishing game. Yep. So there it is. So over on play, they have the pro fishing game. I'm trying to think if there's anything else they got going on over here. So the sale is on. I like the Fury football. If you haven't tried Fury football, try Fury football. Oh, they got the mat. I don't know if that's on sale or not. Fury football is fun from play. And their mats are great too. I love all their mats. Let me get back to the chat room here. A little behind. Yeah. Sorry, honey. Can't get the furnace fixed. I just spent all our money on the Black Friday sale. But just keep heating up that water so we can wash our face and brush our teeth. That is awesome. That is awesome. And yeah, the Pro Fishing Game PDF. Yep. And World Wars Gamer picked up 74 for Action PC. Baseball. And he should get 1918. Yep. And where else were you here? And Robert got the History Maker Baseball All-Time Franchise Great Complete Set, 2024 Women's Tennis, and History Maker Baseball Express. Okay. Oh, you were talking about the bread stuffing. I had a little bit. I like my stuffing at Thanksgiving. Yes, I was referring to Rinkside. Yes, I'm behind in the chat. I'm sorry about that. You guys are chatting up a storm tonight, which is good. I'm just behind. And yeah, FTP Sports and Rinkside is available, and he's having. So, what is the Black Friday sale? I was just at the site and I didn't see it. I'll have to go. So I'm gonna pick it up. I will pick it up. I don't know if it's just PDF though, because I don't want to be printing out all those things, but I might try it with the helper, see if I can get it to work. He's having a sale. I would like to get it and have it. Any player on the ice can block a shot. Screened and deflected tip goals are included. Yeah, it has everything. Goalies can play the puck. Posts and crossbars can be hit at any time. Blue liners must choose when to activate and jump into the play. This could be fantastic. It really could. Digital download contains all the parts needed to play the game and are sent in a zipped folder containing the PDF files. Contains 2 sample teams. So it's $10 for that. So if I wanted to get 74.75, it's $12. 70.71 is $12. 90.91 is $15. Seasons are sold individually, must be purchased to receive the game parts and Computer Game Center, but only needs to purchase the first time. Yeah, I don't know if they're if they send you the board game or not. That's the thing, is I'd like to get those printed for me. So I gotta check out that sale. Take care, Roger. What'd you get? Were you over there to play or what? Bill comes by. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm way behind the chat now. Sorry, I scrolled up. Let me come down here. Yeah, it does. It does look like a rainbow. Where else are we in the chat here? Okay, so that's where I was when I got lost. Yeah, so okay, I got to check that out. Where AP? Where's that sale? Is there a code or a coupon number or something like that? And plays that at the WNBA. I wonder if that's with the Caitlin Clark season. If you played and enjoyed that funny Overcar race game and made that awesome video about it, you have to play this fishing game for us. Oh, that game there too, hugging the rails. I need to pull that out again. That is a fun game. You just roll the dice and you move the cars. That is such a parlor game. That was great. That was really great. What's in the mug? This is just a decaf coffee that's getting really, really cold now, but I got my Bobby Orr Apple hockey mug here. is what I got. I made this about, well, what have I been chatting for an hour? So I made that an hour ago, so it's freezing cold right now. And Play has a free download for the PWHL. Okay, for Hockey Blast. Nice. Michael says his sale is 50% off on all games. So is that the Rinkside games here? And how do I put that code in? That's what I want to find out. Dylan coming by. Hi, Dylan. Thanks for swinging by here as we're chatting games. What else we talk about? And geez, I'm finding some of the old chat here. What's going? Sorry about that. I need to come down here and get to the new chat. For some reason, this thing is bouncing back all around. Okay, so for Rinkside, the Excel helper for the seasons comes with the actual schedule. Okay, now I'm just wondering. Okay, let me write that coupon down here. BFRI24. BFRI24. I want to get it before it goes away. So I will check that out. So when you order that, is it the printed version or is it PDF only? So is it just like PDF and then you got to play with a helper, or is it a printed version of the fast action card? That's what I'm wondering, is how that works, and even the season card. That's just not sure how all that works with them. It was kind of unclear whether you're getting a board game or whether you're getting a PDF. I mean, they're going to print it to you. Still kind of unsure about that. Let's see, over at the Play Classic. Okay, History Maker Hoops. Highlight Maker Hoops. Let me see what we got here. So Highlight Maker Hoops. Now, what was the sale on that? Highlight Maker Hoops primetime game. Highlight Maker Hoops. So it's $50. I thought that was on sale. Maybe not. If I add it to the cart, will it go on sale? No. So Highlight Maker Hoops is not on sale, at least as far as I can tell. Or maybe the sale starts in the morning. Because I'm not seeing any sale prices here, unless that is a sale price. So I did want to get that. I thought about getting the mat too. So where's the blog here? Play Connect. So what did Play say? Okay, sale begins 12:01. So sales 20% off all previously released printed products. No discounts will be applied at checkout. You won't see them as you're putting them in your cart. Don't worry, it'll be automatically marked down. Okay, so that'll be 10% off of that. So that'll be 10% off of 49. Games, card sets, and mats, and then 50% off PDFs. Okay, so I would have to go to the checkout, and then it would be off. Yep. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So yeah. So that's what it does. Once you go to the checkout, it does it. Okay. And Gandalf says he's going to get it now. Let me know. Oh, okay. I'm just wondering if that's the only thing I was confused about. Is that when you order the game, is it just PDF and you got to print out all these colorful fast action cards that's going to chomp up your ink? And how do the player cards look? Or are they going to send you are they going to send you all that stuff? That's what I'm kind of wondering. But if it's 50% off, I can't imagine they're gonna send you anything printed for 50% off. But yeah, I'm interested to know, Gandalf, what you're gonna get with that. So what else is Play? Yes, what else did I wanted to get the basketball game from Play. I pretty much have everything I want with Hockey Blast. I have the game. I don't like the new seasons. So the new seasons only $21, and you talk. Is it 50? Was it 50% off? I said for the printed. 50% off. Wow. Previously released PDF products. 50%. That's sweet. Yeah, so I think you'd at that point there, it would be $11. Excuse me, or 10.50 for the new season. So that's a pretty good deal. Well, let me share here while I'm scrolling along so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Hopefully that'll follow along. So I'm just kind of over here on the play on the Hockey Blast. And so there's the new PDF season there. Hockey Blast Express is worth getting. I don't think you need the mat. But I have most everything I want here. So I have 81, 82, 86, 87. I think I have 60, 61. That's the old set of cards. See, the new cards are so good. What's the expanded pro season? Oh, that's the printed version. Okay. I think I have these, and I think I have these. 79, 80, I definitely have. 70, 71, I have the World Hockey. I have 74, and I don't really play much of these. These are the newer seasons. 92, 93. I think I might have that one. But I mean, what a deal though! $8 for the season. 63, 64, and early. I might. Do I have 66, 67? I gotta go check because for $4.50 I would get that absolutely. For $4.50 I would pick that up. So I gotta see if I have that. I'm not sure if I have that at all. What else does what are they having here? So here's the tennis second season. Yeah, let's see what they got for second season here. Thought about the fast action cards and checking that out. So they would be $2.40 off of that. I have the mat here for that. That's pretty good. All right, so here's some of the seasons now for second season. So we have I wouldn't get 57 or 64. 69 I might. 76 I have, and 80 I have. I think I have 84 too. Oh, 2004. I should check this out. Let me make a note on that. That's a Brady season. I don't know if I have that or not. That's one of my favorite Brady seasons. And for 10.50 I would get that. I think I have everything here from 76 to 90, I think. I almost pulled that out and played that tonight, and instead I went with apba football. Sometimes I do like the individual cards. Now these are all 10.50. They're 50% off. I mean, these are great deals. And then if you want the printed version, these are easy enough to print. You don't really need to go crazy with that. So there's some stuff there. And you want to see somebody play the lacrosse. That would be interesting. I don't know anything about lacrosse. My friends' kids play that and they love it. And I'm just, I don't know. All right, History Maker Golf. This is another fun one. If you don't have this game, get History Maker Golf. It is so fun. Oh, they got another. I got a ton of courses for this game. They got the new mat here. It looks like I have the old mat. It works fine. All-time great golfers. Look how gorgeous that is. They look so nice. Course Collection 20. Oh, look at that. That is nice too. That is really nice. Oh, look at all these courses they got. Nice. 70 stars. Do they have anything PDF? Oh, it looks like it's all printed stuff here. Do I have the History Maker Golf course cards? Yeah, I don't think there's any PDFs for this. Golfer cards. Yeah, I don't see any PDFs for that. Oh, what seasons do they have for Highlight Maker hoops? So this is the one I'm thinking about getting. I don't know if I want the prime time yet. I think I just want to get the Highlight Maker. So they have 23, 24. 85, 86. That might be one to get. Nothing PDF though, except for these seasons here. Oh, Michael Jordan season right here. So $29 for the 85, 86 season. What do the cards look like? Yeah, there might be a lot of cards to print. There might be a lot of cards to print. Oh yeah, what do they get for PDFs? All right, so they got a handful of seasons. Let's see. Cold Snap. What do you got for Cold Snap? Let's take a look at Cold Snap. All right, so Gandalf says, I ordered 85, 86 and 05, 06 and game with discount for $19. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. So that was so the game is what, $10? And you said you got 85 and 05. So 85 is $14. And the game is 10 and 05. I don't see 05. Sure it was 05, 06. I'm not showing it here for seasons available. So if you got, so that's 28, 38. Yeah, divided by that is 19. Yeah, so you got 2 seasons in that. I'm not seeing that for that. Okay, you have to print it out. Okay, now even the fast action cards, and it must come with the Excel, I imagine too, right? For $19, I'll throw them $20, and I'll get a couple of seasons. I might want to get a Ray Bork season too, so maybe I'll do that. And so there's a discount. It's beef fry 24. Yeah, I'll have to get that. If you can, Gandalf, email me a picture of what the player cards look like in the fast action cards, and let me know how many fast action cards there are too. Just send it over to Digital to Dice, and just so I can look at it. Don't send me the PDFs, obviously, but if you can send me a screenshot, so I'm going to pick them up anyway. But I just like to see what I'm getting there, because if I like what I see, maybe I'll get more. All right, back to Cold Snap. So what do we have here? Let's go to my pro seasons. 71, 1995. I've got a handful of seasons. I think I have the 95 one. What about PDFs here? Yeah, again, $6 for a season. I mean, how can you go wrong? I should go look at some of these and see what some of the teams are. I like playing the odd teams. You guys know that. History Maker Baseball. What do we got for pro seasons? 81. Nice. I have 75 and maybe it is 81 or 85 or 70. I forget now. I have a couple of seasons for this. I need to put this back on the table and play this. All right, PDFs. Standard and deluxe. Oh, nice. 74 Continental League. Oh, that's kind of nice. Those look nice. Oh, look at that anniversary set for 73. That's really nice. 85. So that's some of the stuff there. Now, what about the red, white, and blue? I have this as well. I enjoy this. I should pull this out and play it again. I'm not a racing guy, but stock car racing. I think I have I don't know if I get the 70 stars or what I got. I should look at what else. What do they got for PDFs? Pro seasons. Oh, nothing PDF. It's all printed. Oh, they got the Scram going. People love this one. I've played it. It's enjoyable. It really is. So yeah, so Play's got their sale in full swing. So they got the Let's Play Tennis going here. 1940. Oh, that's free. Oh, here's all the free stuff. Oh, interesting. Look at the women's hockey for free. Yep. So the ballpark cards. So these are individual cards. So you get free ballpark cards. 19 football 40 is free. So you got a couple of freebies here. Lacrosse Blast Hoops Pro Women 2024. Yep. So you got Caitlin Clark on here. Yep. 93.94. I don't know if I have that. I should check that out. The Real Time Fishing. Play.com. If you want to go, I'm supposed to go to that myself. And a couple other games here. Myth Match. And so some good things here on Play. Oh, Fury Hardball head to head. Fury, I get the Fury football. I really like it. And some wrestling. 1954 Century League, if you like to play some baseball. I got this here. I got the World Football League. I got that. Oh, I should do this. The Fury Football Remix. That could be kind of fun. Baseball America. Oh, they got the playmat for the tennis now. And yeah, so that is that. So a lot of good stuff over here from Play. Yep. So let me go back to the chat here. So you have to print it out, but it's colorful. Yeah, I'm interested to see what that looks like. No PDF for the rules manual for the lacrosse. I have to buy it on the spot. Yeah, that's cool. If you like the lacrosse, that's great. Okay, so Excel is here. 12 pages of cards and double sided. Pretty colorful, but maybe cheaper at Staples due to the color. Yeah. Yeah, if you can, send me a screenshot of that. I just like to see what it looks like. I just don't know if I could print double sided. That's the other thing. Get 1950 football free. We were looking at that. So when I make my purchase over there, I will have to get that. And yeah, unfortunately, the shipping, yeah, that sucks. It really does. Yeah. So, but anyway, all right. So what? As far as I sign off, any other things you guys are thinking about getting on Black Friday? So what is on your short list? What is on your short list of things to do? All righty. So you sent the screenshots. Maybe I'll pop over there real quick and check them out. So on my list, I've already ordered a couple things. So I can't give it away because I want to save it for the show. But if you guys want to type in here what you're going to get, or what you'd like to get, we'll talk about it for a minute. But I didn't want to. I don't want to wreck the upcoming show, so I can't say what I'm getting. Some of the play things I talked about a little bit that I'd like to get, but I don't want to give anything away just yet. Because I need to do an unboxing as I do here, and I need to talk about it on the show. So there's all these kind of things I need to do. So, but let me know what you guys are looking into. I know there's a lot of play people here. They're over in the play site right now. And I think it's in the morning at 8 o'clock. That's when they start with their big sale as far as the crazy stuff, the 6-hour block. So I'm interested to see what that is. So again, so what was, it says spotlight deals. Each day at 6 a.m. Mountain, 8 a.m. Eastern, each day it will introduce a handful of specials only available until 2 o'clock. Okay, so it is. So I read that wrong. So it's not every 4 hours or 6 hours. It's each day at 8 a.m. They'll have a handful of specials available until noon Mountain or 2 p.m. Eastern time. And they'll already be marked down. So it sounds like it's going to be on the 4 holiday sale days that they'll have 6 hours to look and see what you like, see if what anything is worth getting is what it looks like. And there's a couple items debuting on the sale, which will continue to be available after the sale is over. Most notably, 2 tennis sets, the holiday freebies, and patient please. Okay, so I think I have a pretty good idea what's going on here. The 50% off PDFs really has got me intrigued. That's really got me intrigued. Let's see here. Yeah, Strat keeps sending me the black 20% off baseball cards. I'm tempted to get 71 and 84. Those are the only 2 seasons I'd really want to get. But I have some other baseball games I like playing too, and I'd like to save that money for something different here. And Z Dufferman, so he wants to get a basketball game. He's thinking bank shot because of the college teams. He's never been an NBA guy. From what I hear, bank shot basketball is really good. I don't have it. I thought about looking into it, but I don't have it. I should go back and look to see about maybe picking it up on the sale. And Andrew says he's also looking at bank shot basketball in a full play hockey game. Well, like I say, I do recommend for a full play hockey game. I like Hockey Bones and apba, and neither one are on sale, but I do like it. The PT game sells the Hockey Bones PDFs really cheap. You can really get those really cheap. You just have to print them out. If you go to drive-through cards, they're more expensive, but they are absolutely gorgeous. They're playing cards. They're really good. So I spend the extra money and get them from drive-through cards because they're just so good. I don't have as many as I obviously would if I got a PDF, but those are both just fantastic. Let's see here. All right, Michael. Yeah, so Michael wants the Excel spreadsheet. Oh, you got the complete history of the ABA for player of the game basketball. That's awesome. I might pick up a couple more. I think I just have the 1 season with that. Yeah, let me send you that PDF here if I can find it. So player of the game basketball. Let's see where I put that. I tell you, the one thing about this hobby is I've gotten pretty good with that's the golf. Is that the basketball? Yeah, that is. Now where is the play the game golf? Oh, I have 85, 86, and I get 90, 91. Oh, that's regular season. That's not that. Hang on a sec, folks. Okay, I think this might be it. Which one did I use the last? Try this one, Michael. If you're still here, I'm sending those off to you. And what else we have in the chat room here? Bank shot is great. I love that you can play all the players at once without needing a substitute and institute rules so the bench players can into the game. Yeah, that was the one thing when he had his other game up. What was his other basketball game? from Joe. I have that one, and I played it, and it was kind of a pain in the neck, all the substitution. I do like how the bank shot doesn't have it, but you need this huge space on the table. I don't have the room here. I was looking at it, and I don't think it would fit here on my table because you need to have like 3 or 4 cards across to get everybody on the table, and I just don't think it would fit. Let's see here. So let me go. Let me go. I'm going to check out these screenshots here. Okay, so that's not. Oh, yeah. See, I'm looking at them here. Yeah, and you said they're double sided on the fast action card. Yeah, you'd have to get those to line up perfect. Oh man, and those player cards. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm looking at it right now. It's oh man. Man, thanks for sending me that. I'm gonna take a look at that. I gotta think. It will fit. I was looking at Hoops Basketball. I have the PC version of that. I really like it. I really like it. I thought about looking at the board game. The PC game does such a good job of substituting and stuff. That's why I like the PC game. It keeps all your scores. I think it even simulates games so you can play along. I do like a good cards and dice game though. I really do. All right, so Gandalf says it will fit. It fits 2 8.5 by 11 side by side. Okay. I thought when I saw somebody played it, it was going this way, and that's what I have the width. I don't have the depth because I got my monitor right here, and I would be running into the monitor with everything. So I have, I don't know how many inches I have here. So the mat I have here is 14 inches. I could probably go 15 inches. But aside from that, I'm going to run into my monitor because my monitor jets out like this for some reason. It doesn't, it has a big base. If I swapped out with the other monitor, it would be a little bit better. So I could get 8 and 8.5 across. I could even get 11 across. Right? Yeah, I could get 11 across. But it looked like it was a lot bigger than that when I watched people play it. But I'm interested in that hockey game. Even though those cards, oh my gosh, those cards are bad. I wouldn't be printing out a whole season, that's for sure. But spend $20. It's something I would do. But anyway, well, I think I want to wrap it up here, folks. We're getting late over here, but it was kind of fun to go over everything and talk about the sales, and again to wrap up my football game that I played tonight. And I'm glad I got back into the appa football. I just enjoyed the heck out of that. And now I see that 77 comes out. I'm like, oh man, why do they got to do that? That's another season of mine. I could play the second year Tampa Bay Bucks, see how they do. Yep, I could do that. So, yeah. So, what was the who were the other bad teams in 77? You know me, I like the bad teams. So if I go to 77, I'm looking here. The Bucks were 2-12. The New Orleans Saints were bad too, and the Chiefs. The Chiefs were 2-12 along with the Bucks, so they were bad in 77. Then you got the Bills, the Jets, and the Saints, all 3-11. So there is that going for you. So there's some bad teams in 77. Patriots are 9-5 for what it's worth. Then the Vikings and the Bears are 9-5 too. The Redskins are 9-5, and the Steelers are 9-5. Oh, the Patriots missed the playoffs because the Colts and the Dolphins are just too good that year. Then they rebounded in 78. Then they lost their playoff game. But fun times. We could talk about this all night. Yeah, I probably will. I was just reading that email. So Joshua, thanks for coming by. It's good to see you here. Yeah, I'm just kind of interested in I'll probably get it. I just don't know how I'm going to print it out. That's the thing is the fast action cards, if they're two-sided, how the heck are you supposed to do that? And how many fast action cards too, Gandalf? If you're still here, how many sheets of fast action cards are you printing? That's the other thing. Because even going to Staples, they want to charge like $1 a sheet, and if you got to print out 30 of them, geez, that's $30, And I don't know if they could go back to back or not. I went down one time with a I think it was a baseball season. It might have been season ticket, and I was like, how much to print all these? And there was, a lot of pages, and they were like $300. It's just like, yeah, we're all set with that. Not gonna be $300 on a game. Nah, no. Sometimes the PDFs just aren't worth it. Oh, it's only 12 pages, and 12 pages of facts, and somehow you got to go back to back. I got a decent printer here. I just don't know if it would line up. That's the thing. Let me know how you make out. If you're going to print out the facts, let me know how you made out with them. If it's only 12 pages of facts, that's not terrible, And I'm going light on $1 a sheet. I think that's a little light. I think if you got a bulk rate, you might, or if you get a sale, but I still think you're probably looking at, $1.50. I don't think it's $2 a sheet, but and yeah, the card stock, you can get that pretty expensive, but then I find it's the printing and the cutting. It just, oh my gosh, it can be a lot. It can be a real lot. So. But yeah, so I am interested to see. So 12 pages of facts. If you got to print them front and back, oh boy, I don't know. Like I say, I'd hate to get it and then be like, well, I haven't been able to line them up and print them, because sometimes they do a good job, and sometimes it's your printer too, is what it is. So, but anyway, well, I'm going to jump out here. Thanks for keeping me company tonight. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. Hope you guys enjoyed the appa football tonight that I played. And you may not okay. You may not need to print with the Excel helper. That's okay. Yeah, that might work out too. Yeah. And did you get the Excel helper already? Did everything come instantaneously? Because that's something I might try tomorrow. And I hate to keep asking these questions. Their instructions, man. I can imagine that the instructions are got to be about 20 pages of instructions, because there's a lot going on in that game. There's a lot going on. Be interested to see how that plays. I know PJet tried it. I think Peter Miller tried it. Okay, good instructions too. Okay, good. I'll pick that up tomorrow then, and maybe I'll get a couple of seasons to have here and print out a couple of teams and give it a go. Let me know how you make out. If you give it a try today or tomorrow, let me know how it makes out for you, if it's making any sense. And I might do the same thing. It might be kind of fun to read those instructions some night while watching TV and, check it out. But yeah, I want to get that game for it gets out of stock. So, all right. Again, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in tonight. We had a fun chat here, and we'll continue this, all through Black Friday. I'll be checking in with everybody and see how they're doing. And hopefully I won't be spending too much more money. So, but yes, thank you so much. So, all right, we shall talk to you all later. Thanks for tuning in. I think Juckett might be on tomorrow. He's got his World Series going. So check out Juckett's channel on the Retro Sports Network. He's been having some fun with that Reds and Red Sox finals he's got going on. So we will talk to you all later. Bye-bye.